The panel I thought was, I thought we were at the halfway mark and it was finally over, but the questions kept coming and people had such interesting questions and, not sort of those broad, vague ones that you sometimes get, but very precise questions about how it works on the set and how it works with actors. And in that sense, it's really great to answer questions that you can, answer in a way that hopefully is useful.
And how is it, as a director, having done television and film, is there a different way that you sort of approach each piece in terms of the format, in terms of directing television versus directing film?
If you're hired for an episodic of an existing series, your mission is really to be the conduit of how to make all the pieces of the moving puzzle of a film crew add up to the vision that's already been established, right? And it might not be the precise way you would have chosen to do it, or the location you would have chosen to do it, or the way you would have cast it, but certainly that's not your job in that moment. Your job is to make sure it all fits that big vision, right? It's a little different if you're hired to do a pilot because you're establishing the vision with the showrunner in the first place, so some of the technical choices are still in your wheelhouse, you're putting the crew together, you're choosing the locations, you're even casting in many of the roles. And with a film, a film is a very different dynamic. The pyramid of a film crew, the director sits at the top. Maybe not quite the money top. People are still going to tell you how much you can spend and when you're spending too much of it. But all things will run through the director. All choices will run through the director, to varying degrees of freedom and control. But you will be the final approval on most creative functions. One of my biggest pieces of advice is that, I actually went to film school, which was a great learning experience, but no one has ever asked to see my diploma. What they ask for is, if you are a director and you say, hire me, I'm a director, they say, show me what you've directed, right? Or if you want to be a cameraman or a camerawoman, show me what you've shot, show me what you've edited, show me what you've sound recorded, And the lucky thing about the digital technology right now, and cutting it in Final Cut Pro on your laptop, and the 5D, or even my little, Lumix, which shoots full res HD, you can actually go out and make a calling card, a short, some kind of demonstration of your skills. So I really recommend that people just make things, And then the only piece of advice I add to that is that when you are going to make something as a short or as a calling card, the trick is, I think, to conceive of something that you can really manage well, not to shoot yourself in the foot by saying, I'm doing the next Star Wars, but it's just you and a camera and your kitchen, So conceive of something that you can manage well, and then you'll have a really nice piece to show.